Wow. What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys with another YouTube video. And in this video, I'm literally gonna be sharing with you guys what is going on with this whole new bill that they're trying to pass. If you guys stay till the end of this video, I'm gonna give you guys some ideas and really like the lowdown on how you can actually qualify for that $2,000 a month stimulus bill that they're currently working on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you guys are brand new, definitely make sure and stay to the end of this video because I'm literally gonna be breaking down how you personally can actually qualify for that, but more importantly, what my thoughts and feelings are, and ultimately why I believe that they're even doing that. And so, obviously, for those of you that are unaware, obviously the $1,200 that each of us got deposited into our bank account is sweet, is amazing, is incredible. I know I personally got my $1,200 because I did my 2018 taxes. If you haven't already, then definitely go check out one of my other videos that I posted about that deal, how you can qualify for your $1,200 and actually get that deposited into your bank account. Now, obviously, the things that I'm gonna share with you guys in this video, there's so much that is really going on, right? And again, guys, I'm just taking the information that I'm receiving from the press, that I'm receiving. Again, a couple of things actually are from Forbes. And now, obviously, I wanted to come to you guys and share with you a video that I think will allow you guys to at least know that you guys are qualified and maybe what you guys can be expecting and potentially if this bill is even actually gonna be able to get passed. And obviously what you guys could actually use the money for. That's one of the most importance, right? And so obviously they are gonna be looking at passing through the Senate. Obviously it's gotta go to the Senate, and once it goes to the Senate and gets approved, then Donald J has to actually sign. Once he does that, then you guys will be good to go. And it will be a law. Surprisingly, looking at the last $1,200 stimulus check that had happened, it only took right around 3 weeks, actually, 3 weeks for them to actually approve of that bill and actually make that a law. Therefore, the last couple of weeks, you and I have getting paid $1,200, assuming you guys qualify. Now, here's the good news, that the Senate's got to approve it, and then obviously the president's got to approve it and sign it. Once he signed it, it is technically considered a bill. Now, obviously, if you guys are watching this video, I'm going to be super transparent and super honest with you that there are going to be some bad news that I share with you in this video. And those bad news are some statistics that I want you to write down, and that happens to be if you are single, right, and you are above the age of 16 and you made more than $130,000, then you unfortunately do not qualify for the $2,000 a month stimulus bill. Now, obviously I want to share with you guys, if you are not single and you actually are married and you have a spouse and you actually have a groom, I don't know if it's called a groomer. I don't know. If you have a husband, right? If you have a husband and you guys make less than $260,000 a year, yes, you qualify. So bad news is if you make more than $260,000 a year between you and your spouse, you guys are not going to be able to qualify for that $2,000 a month. Now, the beautiful part is about this $2,000 a month, it is not combined, it is actually going to be separated. So if you are under $260,000 a year and you are a married couple watching this video and your husband makes less than $260,000 and you make less than $260,000 and combined you guys make less than $260,000, then you guys qualify for the $2,000 a month each, ladies and gentlemen. Now, obviously, this solely depends on how many kids that you have. Now, I know this is a topic of conversation saying, Austin, holy smokes, I can get paid up to $500 per kid that you have, and you guys are absolutely correct. You can make up to $500 a month. Now, obviously, that is actually capped out at 3 kids. So if you have 10 kids, I'm sorry, I apologize. That is not really gonna make you more money. But what they will do is they will pay you for up to 3 children. So if you are making less than $260,000 a year as a couple, you guys are qualifying for $4,000 a month because each of you are gonna get paid $2,000. And then you are gonna be getting paid $500 per kid. So that allows you guys to make up to $5,500 a month as a couple. Now, just to share with you guys some statistics, obviously the average income in the United United States of America is $44,000 a year. So my personal belief is that this $5,500 will substantially help America, substantially help what it is that we have going on in the US of A right now. And what is crazy about this whole stimulus bill is that looking at statistics, over 100 million Americans look like they actually qualify for this bill. Now, a couple of things that I want you guys to remember is one, with this stimulus bill that might end up getting approved, they actually are not going to be considering this technically income. So for those of you that are college students, for those of you that are unemployed, for those of you that are moms that are just sitting at home or dads that are just sitting at home, this $2,000 a month that you are going to be getting, or if you have kids and you are single or you are married, if you have kids, you will be getting that extra income. But what I want you guys to remember is they are not going to actually consider this income. So yes, that technically means this is money that you're also not going to be getting taxed on. The other good benefit to this entire thing is they are actually looking at passing this bill for a minimum of 6 months, a maximum of actually going up to right around 12 months. Ladies and gentlemen, that is, if they did it, an extra $24,000 a year that you and I could definitely both make. Now, if they only ended up passing it for the average of 6 months, you would end up making an extra $12,000 a year. Now, obviously, that is going to help the United States of America. That is going to help the US simply because of the average income being $44,000 a year, which is quite insane and quite incredible to me, especially to us millennials, especially to the college students, especially to the people that are working at minimum wage jobs. I know the minimum wage job average right now is literally under $8 an hour. So an extra $2,000 a month is going to be insane. In fact, that's probably going to be a lot more money than a millennial or the person that is earning minimum wage in that average market number right there. Is going to be a lot more money than they're actually able to make. Now, here's some more bad news that you guys might want you guys to be aware of, and that happens to be a lot of you guys are kind of unhappy, and if you are unhappy, definitely smash the like button. And definitely go subscribe. If you aren't happy about this entire stimulus check that hit last time or has hit over the last couple of weeks, and I'm talking about that $1,200, a lot of people are actually saying that that $1,200, if you had a bigger bank and you owed some money somewhere or some TurboTax or something along those lines, that bank actually withheld the money. So that $1,200, you actually did not get direct deposited into your bank account because it was owed to somebody by some bank, by some way, shape, or form. And I do not believe that is right. So obviously, there's a couple of different banks that you guys can actually get involved with that allows no overdraft fees, and you can not actually have that in the protection program at these online banks. That allows you guys, if you guys get your money, that nobody can actually take it out. Now, obviously, that is part of the bad news. Part of the bad news is, this $2,000 a month. Make sure if you do owe anybody that is actually owed. That way, you guys are able to get the $2,000 a month. Now, obviously, if you're here and you're watching this video and that $1,200, part of that you ended up actually seeing go to multiple other different things or entities and things like that, then understand that you can I've seen some people call the banks and get that actually reversed, so that you ended up actually getting your $1,200 check. Now, what's crazy to me is that in the US of A, over 100 million people qualify for this $2,000 a month, which is a substantial number that the United States government will end up paying out on a monthly basis. I can only imagine. Now, my thoughts are, ladies and gentlemen, is this bill gonna get passed? I don't know, right? I think it has a high chance. I think this bill particularly, almost like what you and I each do on OfferUp or on Craigslist or, a Facebook Marketplace and things like that. We always over ask for a price and end up coming down to a certain price. For example, I have this coffee mug. This coffee mug says The Austin Lewis, and this coffee mug, I was in a bidding war on eBay with this person. They wanted to sell me this coffee mug for $50, but they were really willing to take $35 for this. And so, over some negotiation, which is what we all do, negotiation, I was able to purchase this coffee mug for $40, which is what I I would thought was a good deal, and therefore they got $5 extra than what they originally even wanted. Now, obviously, I think that's exactly what this bill happens to be. They're asking for $2,000 a month, and they might have a lower number like $1,500 or $1,000 or $800 a month extra for a qualifying time of maybe even 6 months or 8 months or 12 months. Heck, might even be 3 months. So, you know, I think that depending on what that looks and feels like, is it just honestly understanding, you know, am I thinking that you're gonna get the $2,000, or am I thinking I'm gonna get the $2,000 a month? Probably not. You know, are we gonna get it for 12 months? Probably not. Are we gonna get it for 6 months? Maybe, or maybe I would be happy if we got it for 3 months, ladies and gentlemen. Just understand that whatever is they're asking for right now, I think it might be to get cut in half. And even if it was cut in half, then obviously I know a lot of the people that, you know, ended up actually losing their jobs and are those college students or working from home or whatever the case may be. I know the extra money and the extra help, anything from the government will be helpful. Ladies and gentlemen, as long as I keep getting updates and looking at Forbes and looking at these different platforms that is allowing us to, you know, make these YouTube videos and come to you guys, definitely go subscribe, throw on that notification bell so that you guys get updates. I will be giving you guys a release the second I hear something more about this $2,000 a month stimulus bill. So definitely make sure and go do that. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys like some statistics, then definitely go smash that the like button, and I appreciate that. Austin Lewis here saying we'll see you guys in a future video.